Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Deja Vu, it's going to be a TVZ featuring Soma and Sharp. Top right, Soma, he loves his Mutalisks. Bottom left, Sharp, he was second place in ASL 18, getting taken down by Soulkey, but hey, no shame in that. A lot of people are being taken down by Soulkey in the last couple of years, man. 4 straight ASLs, such a great accomplishment. And the ASL 20 maps are super Zerg disfavored, so we will see if Soulkey can handle that. And if he can, and wins another ASL, then maybe the people in Korea will consider him a bourgeois, because they don't now, because of reasons that I do not understand. Okay, so talking to each other in Korean here. Are these two players, because they are both Korean, the country that produces the best StarCraft players, even though Brood War was made in the United States? What other parallels can we see from this, right? I guess England did invent football, but the best soccer players are from, like, Italy and Brazil and Argentina and Spain and places like that, so I guess that is a comparison that makes sense. Barracks, walling off with a supply depot, chatting up a storm here. Hatch firsting it here is Soma. And yeah, all is well. My kids are out of school. Summer vacation is upon us. I've been driving the kids to marching band practice and swimming lessons and birthday parties and stuff, and they're having a great summer here at the Falcon Paladin household. I need to cast late at night because the days are packed, man. And yeah, I just hope they're having a good summer and a good childhood as well, because that is important, I think, for humans to be happy when they are adults. Overlord says, an SCV coming from down there. The SCV says, hey, look, never mind. I'm not going to check the top left. Let's go check the top right here because Terry gave it away. Terry, you could have been right here, man. You didn't have to go all the way out here. Tipping the SCV off. No early gas here. It's going to be an expand. It's going to be a marine opening. But, again, just because it's a marine opening does not mean that mech is not in the future. It doesn't. So yeah, hit that like button if you're excited for a TVZ 2-day between these two players. RJB said this is a DEF CON 1 replay of some variety. What that means is, I don't know. Are we going to get Guardians here? Will it be mech from Sharp? Entirely possible. This guy is one of the 2 best players in the world according to the ASL 18 results. I mean, ASL 19 best made it out there to face off against Soulkey in the final and lost. But, you know. Yeah, no. We do what we can here. I should cast a best game for you guys soon, huh? What if I give you a nice best game, let's say, on Monday? Does that sound good? You want to look forward to a best game on Monday? I think we like best quite a bit these days with the results in ASL 19. Lair coming in, metabolic boost to expansion, and there's the gas, and there's the engineering bay. Oh, okay, we are going to go for a fast +1. A little bit of marine pressure in the future here. Oh, we already walked 2 marines over. Oh, look at me talking about best, and I'm not focusing on how there are 2 marines across the map already. Denying mining at this natural base entirely. Look at this. This is some good stuff, man. I mean, they're going to die, but they killed a drone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, now we chase them back. And, like, can we get... Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Drone helping with that immensely. So 1 drone died. Some lost mining time. Not the end of the world. Spire coming in at about 4 minutes. Yeah, right about 4 minutes on the nose here by Soma. I imagine a lot of Mutalisks. You know, some Zerg players are like, I'll make 5 mutas. That'll be fine. But not Soma. Soma's a guy who will make, 27 mutas. Give them a +1/+1. Try to win with those suckers entirely. And then the Terran player falls over crying and is sad. But this is Sharp we're talking about, man. He's not going to die to something like that. I don't think so. Anyway, Academy coming in. We're going to get that stim. We're going to get that range upgrade. We're going to make some medics. We're going to try to pressure across the map. 1 Zergling parked to the front here to see how many Marines there are and how many are going to be popping out. Right? How many are going to come out here and start pushing across the map? Do I need a sunken yet? How many Marines are there? If there are a lot of Marines, it means there's not a factory. We don't have to worry about a vulture. We don't need that early sunken to deal with a vulture run by. and we can save the drone and maybe get a third base instead. So, some ideas here from Soma would be, let's see how fast he gets a hive. Let's see how fast he gets adrenal. Let's see if he makes ultralisks or prefers the Hydra meta that has been popular for the last year or two. And man, TVZ, I love this matchup. It's a good one. It's a great one. It is beyond an amazing one. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see Falcon play some other stuff besides StarCraft, check me out at twitch.tv/FalconPaladin. I have been playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33 out there, which has been a lot of fun, man. I'm challenging myself. I'm playing on the hardest level. I'm learning the parry timings in this game, and it's a bit of a struggle, but I'm doing okay. I'm making progress. I am winning. I am not stuck, you know, on one boss for 4 hours. Well, I think I fought one for maybe 2 hours once. It was... If you want to see Falcon suffer, twitch.tv/FalconPaladin is the place to be. I've also been playing the StarCraft Brood War campaign out there, too. So if you want to see Falcon play some StarCraft in the campaign, Twitch is the place to be. I have been doing that stuff here on this channel as well during live streams. So anyway, mutas come in. We got 4 now. A Carapace upgrade's on the way, so more mutas, yep, are flying in to join the group. Getting any damage done with these mutas would be nice. Got 6 of them. But, oh man, all the Marines are inside the main. Maybe sniping off a medic is possible, but nope. Pulling back to the safety of those Marines. Taking hits from missile turrets, weakening these guys immensely as well. 1 Mutalisk does go down. Third base coming in top left here from Soma. And he's got 5 more mutas on the way. He's just trying to find an angle. Trying to find Marines that are separated from the group. It mimics nature, right? Wolf packs will hunt down, you know, lambs, sheep, bison, cattle, anything where there's a smaller one separated from the rest of the pack, and then try to take it down. So where are we scanning here? For third bases? Didn't see one, but it's in the top left, man. So out on the map we are. We've got stim. We've got the range upgrade. We're working on a armor upgrade. We have +1 already because of that fast engineering bay, which is great. Really not much damage down here, I don't think, by those mutas, but by golly, look at this. What did I say? Soma looking good today with 11 Mutalisks in the stack. An Overlord in that group too, so we can stack these guys up on top of each other, get maximum attack, and just concentrated attack there. Hydroden on the way. Where are we putting that Hydroden? Here inside the natural. Muta's hunting to see where on earth. Scans again. Are you making Sunkens? No, but you're getting a Queen's Nest. No Sunkens. Could be pretty scary. Yeah, Hydroden done. Lurker aspect needs to start like yesterday. It is simply not starting, but that Carapace upgrade for the mutas is done. There you go. Lurker aspect on the way at 8:15. And the mutas flapping in sync. Look at those wings flapping together. Oh, it's so nice. It is so satisfying. There you go. Whittling down the group. Whittle, 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 whittle. Now, do you say it whittle or whittle? Because I think I just say it whittle. I'm not sure if that's like a Utah accent kind of a thing, because I was born and raised in Utah. And we do say mountains with a mountain instead of a T. Maybe it's related to that. Anyway, a lot of Lings and Mutas. Carapace upgrade here, too. Almost took down a turret. Lost another Mutalisk in the process. And Sharp is contained within his second base for now. Factory's floating out. I don't think he really needs it for much of anything right now because he's got 2 starports. So if it dies, not a big deal. Third base, third gas. Hive timing. Evolution chamber. Evolution chamber. The macro hatch providing that additional larva. And yeah, like I said, factory dying, not a big deal. Gets the factory, but again, whatever. No Sunkens, man, and I'm kind of okay with it. These guys have not been able to push across the map nearly halfway, let alone all the way out. Let's see the timing on the Adrenal or the Defiler Mound at 9:53. Defiler round starts at 9:59. Nice. Let's see when Adrenal begins here. Where is my crackling stuff? Don't forget about it, Soma. You got a lot of lings out here. You don't actually quite have the minerals for that upgrade right now, so I'll allow it. A bit of a delay. So it's going to be lurkers, right? He's going to sunken this one up. Scourge on the way to deal with the science vessels that he knows are coming any moment now. Irradiate's almost done. More scanning as he sees the Defiler Mound timing, and he's got it timed out, right? Defiler Mound is done. Consume. Once Consume is done, then we have to deal with Dark Swarm. And there we go. Adrenal getting fired up at about 10:40. So about a minute after the hive finish. Not a problem. I'm not going to complain too much about that. But behold, the Zerg. Looking purpley, looking lurkery, looking sunkenly. And these Lings and Mutas can't quite engage with this many Marines. Not with the 1-1. Not with their Radiate potential here. So pushing up to the third base. If this third base dies, okay, we're losing a science vessel immediately. Great Scourge connection by Soma here. Sharp on the other side of it. Gets one Irradiate off, but, you know, only killing one Lurker when there are 3 at the top of the ramp is not enough to save your day. Third base coming in down south from Sharp. We are getting the old Titan Reactor Science Vessel upgrade energy. And so far, everything looks fine, right? Macro hatches. He's really only had to invest in 1 sunken today. And usually I'm mad about this, but he hasn't needed it. Sharp has been really kept on the back foot. He doesn't want to lose this third base or have it canceled or anything. Look at this positioning down this area, making sure the Mutas can't swing in, pick off the SCV, and get into the main base, right? Now the question is, are we going to get battle cruisers here? Is that something he feels like he needs? Another scan. And a 4th base on the way from Soma. Okay, this is maybe the deepest he's gotten across the map yet. Look at him go. I mean, he's dealing with lurkers and cracklings and hydras and mutas, and the irradiate is here too. But great split off on that Mutalisk. Dude, Soma crushing it, getting both science vessels. Medics getting hacked out, a large part of it. Reinforcing dudes come in from Sharp, though, and say, hey, you leave our medics alone. It is Hydra meta. So it's not going to be Ultralisks today. Drop chips, fire bats being added in. Lurker spines taking out a lot of Marines. Also, Lurker getting picked out of the ground there, too. Exploding in a gout of blood. Lurker egg. Fancy stuff there. Yeah, like I said, 2 fire bats at a time in production. Transferring a bunch of SCVs down? No, actually not. There's 1 SCV at the third base from Sharp, which I feel like should be remedied soon. Defiler gets targeted there. Hold on a second. Well, the sunken... Dude, there are no lurkers here. Oh, I thought there'd be a lurker under that Overlord. Dark Swarm exists, though. You don't have any fire bats in your group now. Get out of there. Get out of that natural base. It's a big engagement here. We're going to boxer maneuver or... Yeah, Dark Swarm on top of the drone, saving them. Hydra's in the mix there as well. They need to attack the guys outside. They can't attack the Marines inside the Dark Swarm. You're not going to kill them. And it is a chaotic scene here for sure. Probably enough for a thumbnail there, yeah? Maybe. Something like that. Somebody would need them firing to be more attractive of a thumbnail, but yo! Chasing Sharp out of there. Still 47 workers for the Zerg, 58 workers for the Terran. Does that science vessel want to die? Why are you still here? Get out of here. Go find some Marines you can protect. Or that can protect you. Drop. Dude, massive drop. He scans into the area, drops into the third base. There's nothing here. No Scourge. Soma. Oh, boy. Well, Nidus gets hit immediately, because of course it does. I think Soma might be dead. His third base is going to die. He's kind of running some cracklings down in to this third base, but there's enough of an army to deal with that. Attacking in. Lurker there. Yeah, third base down. 4th base gonna die. Dude, Soma just not in position to handle this at all. And Sharp has taken full control of this game. He's going to try to shut down Sharp's third base if he can. He doesn't bring any. There you go. There's the Dark Swarm. Okay, now it gets dicey. Gets across the map. His fourth base is dead. Defiler came out, died immediately. It looks like third base lifted. SCV's on the run out, dying at an alarming rate. Still 54. For Sharp, though, feeling okay economically. Dude, this is getting intense all of a sudden. Zerg player, new third base here at the 1 o'clock position. This Firebat has 0 kills, apparently. Nice little lurker, one lurker. Ooh, Dark Swarm setup. More Dark Swarm here. Does he not have Plague? I kind of feel like if he had a Plague, he would have used it. Good snipe on a Science Vessel there. Radiate on a lurker as it burrows. Coming outside to snipe a Science Vessel. Good trade for a couple Hydras. Lurker setting up. Third base relant. There's a lurker here, man. You don't want a long distance mine through lurker spines, do you? Yeah. Lurker. Okay. I guess you kind of do. Hydras letting in a 2-2, 2-1 for the Marines. Dark Swarm wears off here, charging in Sharp. He feels like he has enough stuff to break this, and he does. 110 to 103 supply right now. 37 drones. Soma taking the top left base again. Cracklings running on in here with 2-1 upgrades. He needs a Plague. He needs a Dark Swarm. I don't know if this guy researched Plague today. I didn't see it come through the production tab, but I think that's just because I missed it. But then he hasn't cast a Plague at all, and it'd be really nice against all these Marines. But also, this is kind of working perfectly for Soma. Yeah, this third base is lifted. Oh, dropship's getting sniped out here too. This Firebat, I don't know if that's from the dead fourth base. It probably is. Defiler shows up, consumes a Ling, and goes Dark Swarm because it doesn't have any other spells to cast. Yeah, look at Sharp. He spent so much of the game just trapped and locked inside his own natural base. This is one heck of a showing from Soma. I thought for sure once he lost that third and that fourth base, he was just a dead nerd, but look at this. Look at this lead he's taking in overall supply. 105 to 95. He's droning. The Firebats want to get inside that Dark Swarm if they can. What a weird engagement this is. Firebats inside the Dark Swarm going against these Hydralisks. Can they clear them out? They're killing a few of them, that's for sure. The Marines continuing to attack dudes inside the Dark Swarm. What are you doing? More reinforcing cracklings jumping into the fray here as well. It's just like, what is even happening right now? Sharp is getting whittled down again and again and again and again. 118 to 85 supply, and Soma, dude, with Dark Swarm, Hydras, Cracklings, and Defilers getting the job done. Dude, there's a lurker in here with a bunch of kills. 9 kills on that lurker. No income for Sharp. His third base not happening. His natural base is mined out. The Scourger just insult to injury here, taking down the Science Vessels, and that's it. A GG from Sharp, and Soma gets the win in 1847. What an insane comeback, man. Ridiculous showing there, man. Insane showing from Soma. Again, I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead. I mean, whenever you see a third base for a Zerg player die in the first 15 minutes, you're like, he's dead. That's it. He's done. But he was able to retake this one pretty quick, reestablish this eventually. Fourth base never came back. That's okay. But yeah, Hydras with 2-2 upgrades, Lings with 2-1 upgrades, and then Dark Swarm. No Plagues. Didn't research Plague today. Didn't feel like he needed it. Anytime Firebats came into the Dark Swarm, the Lurkers and the Lings handled it. The Marines got handled by the Lings inside the Dark Swarm, and the Hydras out from the Hydras for stuff outside the Dark Swarm. This is why the Hydra meta is what it is. can keep science vessels at bay, can shoot from long range, can deal with these Marines outside of Dark Swarm. And for a long time, Marines are like, if you're outside of Dark Swarm, you're safe. The Lings and the Ultras are inside the Dark Swarm. They don't want to leave, and so you're okay. But now the Hydra starts spitting outside of the Dark Swarm and ruining your day, and that's it. So, wow. I was all ready to just be mad at Soma for not having adequate defense. I mean, he didn't. If he just had like a couple Scourge up here, some Cracklings, a Defiler, I think it's a lot harder for Sharp to break this and completely wipe out the third, but he didn't, and that's a problem. This Lurker's got 6 kills. And then, yeah, just very, very slowly creeping up towards the natural base, and Sharp had to go bye, and he was done. So, GG, man. Insane comeback against ASL second runner-up, Sharp, by Soma today. Outproducing Sharp, outkilling Sharp, outraising Sharp, outspending Sharp. Not by as much as you'd feel comfortable about in a 20-minute game, but enough to get it done anyway. The Hydra meta kind of changes the total spent number here as well. You can get more effective stuff done with Hydras than with Lings. So I think that's what we're seeing. So, yeah, the Hydra meta continues to show its viability here in 2025. What an incredibly fun little TVT. And that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky as well, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.